8 games, and we have all 8 games to show you tonight, which is really cool. So let's start with our game of the week.
A rematch of sorts out at Legacy Field, Sherwood Christian DEA. David Emanuel coming out with a little bit of fire, if you will, forcing SCA to punt on their first drive, but the Eagles defense was flying around all night long.
Yeah, we knew DEA would make changes. Coach talked about it earlier today, and it showed early on.
But once that offense started going, they couldn't be stopped. Quentin Murray shoving off a few defenders to find Pater.
Quentin Murray's been special all year. That's their playmaker. He's an explosive guy, and once again, he does it here tonight.
Yeah, and very next play, it's Murray again.
Tripp is just so good about making plays and finding ways to get it into his skill position's hands.
Eagle down, the DEA one though, that is. Aaron Mackey coming up with the sack.
Shout out to his mama for his name, and he told us to look out for him. Big stop by the big man.
The rain, it didn't stop a thing. Tripp Roberts throws a beautiful dime to Grady Mills on double coverage, setting up yet another score.
Yeah, you'd think with the conditions, they turn to the ground game. But when you have a quarterback like Tripp Roberts, why not air it out?
QB1 finishing it off with a touchdown of his own. This one over before it even started. Sherwood flies away to the Final Four, 52-0.
You know, it just seems like this time of the year we're kind of built for the playoffs. Praise God, we've gotten healthy. All of our guys are playing at, you know, their top speed now and strength. So we're just blessed that God is giving us a healthy season. Defense really stepped up. It's good to have Dallas Williams back. Man, he's kind of the catalyst on our defense. But all the guys came together and just had a great game. And the offense, man, they just do what they do and they just keep rolling.
Morgan, the Eagles keep flying high. Before the game, Coach talked about how do you really improve when you beat a team already like that? He talked about special teams tonight. What did you see from their special teams?
Yeah, it's funny enough, he talked about special teams, and on what would have been a punt return, I think someone touched the ball and then DA ended up getting it back. It's like stuff like that is what Coach wants to see them really clean up on. And they want to be back at, what is it, the stadium in Macon? What's the name of it?
Well, Mercer. It's at
Mercer.
Mercer. Yeah,
in Mercer. I can't think of the name of the field, unfortunately. Even though we've been there a bunch of times, you definitely have to clean up on little stuff like that because some teams will be able to take advantage of that and score on that short field position.
Yeah, he mentioned they struggled in that Georgia Christian game. If Georgia Christian was to win tonight, that's who they would be playing. So you don't want to go into that game with some of the same mistakes. But either way, just watching Sherwood Christian play, what stood out to you the most about this team continuing to be as good as they are?
I know they're just so good, but honestly, to me, we talk a lot about their offense. To me, their defense is really the heart and soul of this team. They had 2 slower drives to start the game off, if you will, but that defense was flying around, like I said, and I really feel like that's what propels this team, and they say defense wins championships. So.
They do say it, and they definitely helped them last year win it. We're going to see if they can continue their pace that they're on, again, trying to make it back to Macon. Another win for the Eagles.